What's good, Democratic Socialists? Black Ops Grief here. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the most bullshit news I've ever heard, alright? Like I told you guys, October is going to be a crazy month. It's going to be different, and it's already been different. And this dude, Gavin Newsom, right? He has the balls to come out and tell everyone that you can only have a Christmas party that lasts for 2 hours, no more than 2 hours. And then while either at Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween or whatever it is, you have to wear a mask. Oh, unless you're eating, then you can take off the mask. We're gonna be generous, guys. And then what else did he say? He said some other bullshit that fucking amused me, you know? What else did he say? He was just going off saying the craziest shit. And this girl on YouTube, I don't know who she was. She's probably an agenda pusher, but she was like, "Oh, you guys thought the Grinch stealing Christmas was bad? Well, wait till you hear what Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom has to say." And I was like, oh god, here we go. I told you guys, October is going to be a fucking movie. It's going to be like fucking a TV show or something. And of course he comes out saying all this wonkandoo, this fucking bullshit, right? And guys, don't listen to these Fruit Loops. Like, straight up, don't listen to these Fruit Loops. They don't know what they're talking about, all right? And the only reason that this is happening now is because we've let them push us this fucking far. People have said, yeah, fine, I'll wear a mask. Yeah, fine, I'll stay 6 feet away. Fucking sacred geometry, satanic geometry, right? And the more we're subservient to them, the more they're gonna push us, obviously. So, and I looked at the comments of this news, and I saw a bunch of people just getting pissed, like, that sounds like prison, I'll pass. And then a bunch of other people are saying, like, I'm just gonna ignore this shit. And then I was like, yeah, dude, like, fuck all that. So I started liking everyone's comments. And then some other people were commenting like, oh my gosh, if only you guys at the beginning of COVID listened and would wear masks or some shit, this wouldn't have happened. I'm like, yo, you guys are dumb as hell, damn near. Everyone was wearing masks. You had to wear a mask to go inside a store, bro. So how are you gonna blame people not wearing masks that this happened? You had to wear a mask to go inside the store, and then the freaking BLM protest, everyone was chilling with no masks, and they didn't even advertise wearing a mask. They said nothing. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna have to do a second wave because of the protest. Like, yeah, no shit. And then you don't hear no one blaming the protest, though. They're only blaming people, patriots, whatever the fuck, people who want their freedom. Like, yeah, I want my freedom, bro. But you don't hear no one blaming the fucking, the protests and all that shit. Like, obviously, that's their main fucking tactics. It's fucking cause a protest and then shut that shit down, straight up. It's like, bro, this is all cat and mouse games. This has been in history before. If you know anything about history, you're not a goldfish, you'll know that they do this shit all the time. Communist parties have been doing this shit all the time since the goddamn 1900s, beginning of the 1800s, damn near. So it's like, if you know anything about history, you should know what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to just straight up establish communism, because you already see these robots taking everyone's jobs. So when the time comes that there are no jobs, there is no jobs anymore because robots have taken over, the technologies, AI is taking over every job, then they're going to push in communism and be like, hey, everyone equal pay. And then people are going to fall for it because they have no job. So this is the whole tactic, guys. And it's just this COVID bullshit. It's some bullshit. Like, don't listen to these Fruit Loops, right? There's some Fruit Loops, straight up. Gavin Newsom, for crying out loud, he's goddamn Nancy Pelosi's nephew. And then you go try to look it up. Some websites will lie to you. Some websites will tell you the truth because that is the truth. But, some shit like Snopes, they're like, no, it's not true. It's not true. Yes, it's fucking true, bro. Like, why do you even try to hide it? I don't get these motherfuckers. They're literally pushing us so far now. All right. And people are just going to keep doing it. People are straight up going to just follow along with all this bullshit rules, these new rules, right? I told you guys that October is going to be some different shit. To be honest, in my dream, I had a dream a few nights ago, and I usually don't have dreams, I haven't been having dreams for a while, but I had a dream a few nights ago, and it was weird, guys. On a piece of paper, I just saw, I saw the words study, AM, and then 25. So I was like, what the fuck? So right when I woke up, I had to write that down. I wrote study AM 25. So I don't know what's going down, but we're just going to have to see, I guess. I told you October will be a fucking walkadoo month. And, you can already see people abiding by these stupid ass rules. Another rule that motherfucker said was, he said, you can't have more than 3 households at a party. So a Christmas party, Thanksgiving party, no more than 3 households. So if you're bringing like, oh, your brother, your nephew, your cousin, and then your like parents, that's too many. Or that's too many. You're gonna have to cut someone out. That's already too many people because you're gonna have to cut someone out. Or if you try to bring your grandma, nope. Try to bring your grandpa, nope. Try to bring your uncle, nope. It's just too many people. So only 3 households. Like, what kind of BS is that? Like, no one's gonna listen to that. And that's not even, the Constitution denies any of these things that they're trying to say. You can't just establish a rule and it's a law, and you can't get penalized for it. It's not a law. That's what I'm saying. It's either a policy, code of conduct. That's not a law, straight up. And people are just dumb as fuck thinking it's a law, thinking they can get arrested and all that shit. And I'm straight up, if you get arrested or a ticket for not wearing a mask, bro, you can sue them. You can straight up sue them because there's no law against that. Like, people out here just assuming nowadays, you know, just like, but they are pushing these laws, you know, they are pushing these pedophile laws too, which I also said last year that they would be pushing these pedophile laws. And, you know, no one talks about that. No one talks about it. No one talks about that, though. Nobody does. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically like, if someone gets in trouble for, what was it? If someone gets in trouble for like a sex offender charge, they don't automatically become like a child predator or a child, I don't know what the fuck they're called, but you don't automatically become a pedophile or labeled as one, but they let the judge decide. So now all these motherfuckers are probably going to get off and not be labeled as pedophiles because the judges are going to be able to decide now. It's not an automatic, you know, oh, he's a pedophile when you get the case charge on you, which is some bullshit. So you can see what they're doing. And then next year, they're going to push some more shit. It's going to be like, they're going to lower the age. And then the year after that, they're going to lower the age and keep doing it. Because people are just dumb. People don't give a fuck. People don't know what's happening, really. The world, like, everything's going by so quick. No one even really knows how to keep up with anything that's happening, or like what even real news is that's coming out anymore. Straight up. I just know that motherfucking democratic socialist motherfucker is not telling me what to do. I'm not listening to that. Not listening to that Fruit Loop. Straight up. He's just a Rice Krispie treat, Wonkadoo, fucking Cracker Jacker. I don't know, dude. I don't trust him. Definitely do not trust him. So I'm just hyped for the election, guys. You already know they're doing all this crazy shit for the election, trying to blame Trump and shit. That's obviously what's going to happen. So let's see how this goes. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my opinions on that. It was pretty funny. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Lates.